host 我，那我就走。This is a VIP room for the voice actor and their translation. You can hear about anyone's projects and so on. 反正就可以听他们的那个。哦，我发现布兰德没有声音耶。
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're playing this. My name is Winter Johnson, and I'm the voice of Richard Grundler.
哦，声优诶，各位好，各位晚安，各位早上好。我在这游戏，我的名字叫 Winter Johnson， 我是负责帮 Richard 的配音。
Congratulations on getting through this story of death, fear, and loss. I hope the emotional scars will fade in time.
恭喜你破了这个结局，是不是？充满了死亡、恐惧和失去。我希望这些感伤的事情会在随着时光而褪色。
Working on this game has been a very fun experience for me, and working with the developer has been a delight. She has been very encouraging and reasonable, yet is not afraid to mention when something needs reworking.
我这边就不要翻了好了，因为我觉得我这边大概就看个对话。还是各位希望我翻出来，我就翻得出，我就翻出来。大家希望我翻译吗？大家希望我翻译吗？制作者感想，还有声优感想。那我就先看过一次。明早、晚上好，下午好哦。
As an actor, I am so happy to have been given the opportunity to help bring the story to life.
完了，这边好多人。
I hope you enjoyed playing the game as much as I did acting in it.
Also voice the doctor. 哦，他顺便也配了医生。
Hi, I'm Chocolate. I do the voice of Sophie.
哦，你的声音好棒。
I'm really glad I got to be in this game, especially that I got to play Sophie. I really related to her story in The Sandman, so it's just really awesome that I'm doing her voice, you know? I'm also working on a game, though it has a long way to go before it's finished. It's called Dollhouse, and it'll also be a puzzle exploration type game.
哦，佩苏菲这个人也有做游戏，那个游戏叫 Dollhouse。The Her in Sandman。有哦，我会放在 YouTube 上面。
Hello, I'm Manly Badass Hero, the voice of Dick Anderson. I've been a big fan of the Strange Men series, so when I saw there was auditions, I sent some improv and general recordings, and not only was I accepted, I also found out Uri was a fan of my playthroughs of her games, which needless to say made me feel a bit giddy.
我当然会把那些结局放在 YouTube 上面啊，可是因为我这2天开台，我想说趁没开台的时候，再把记录一个一个放上去，这样你们才有东西可以看。
Personally, I've liked the games not only because of their similarities to things like Silent Hill, but also that they're relatable to people with depression.
他希望做着游戏像沉默之丘。
Whether or not you're an adult or a young person, I think dark times in your life can really change your perspective on the world, and sometimes this makes you a crooked man. Anyway, I've been glad to help work on this project, and until next time, thanks for playing.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey there, this is Cyril, and I voiced Eric. I hope you enjoyed the game, and what a great game it was, right? Thanks to everyone who worked on it, especially Yuri. This was my first try at voice acting, so I hope you liked it. It was such a great experience for me. Moving on, I'm a freelance artist. If you're interested in seeing my work, then just visit my website. A real amazing thing this was for me, and I hope that it was for you as well.
他说他是自由的插画者，所以我们可以去看他的。
Take care, player. Until next time.
我刚刚扑过50大关。
Hello, I'm the voice for the Boogeyman. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, yeah.
I was the voice for the Boogeyman.
Hi, I'm Dave Ossity, the voice of the Boogeyman, but you could just call me Dave. I must say, it was an honor to be able to work with Uri and all the other actors and actresses on this game. I've been a big fan of Uri's games for some time, and when I saw that she was having an audition for a new project, I thought I might try out for a role. I'm not a professional voice actor, in my opinion.
他说他也很喜欢Uri's 的 game， 然后所以他说他很有这个荣幸可以帮他配音。
But I have done some voiceover work in my past, and I have done some scary story readings. You can find them on YouTube if you're interested. Just search on my name. Anyway, I auditioned and now I'm here in Uri's game.
他说他也在做一些配音只要在 YouTube 上面搜寻他的名字就可以。
I really enjoyed bringing her character of the Boogeyman to life. Helping Uri create this game was a fun and rewarding experience for me, and I'm very glad to have been a part of it.
The Boogie.
I'm also glad that you decided to play this game and have made it this far. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed playing the Boogeyman.
他声音好棒。他也是配那个 The Sandman 的 voice。
Hi, I'm the Overlord Bear. You can call me Tob or Tobby, or maybe Tobs. I know. What do you want to call me?
I want to call you Tobby Bear.
Anyway, I voiced Renu Damat here in Uri-san's The Boogeyman. I'd like to thank Uri-san for letting me be in this project. I'm glad to be a part of the making of an awesome game in Uri-san's awesome Strange Men series, and I'm glad that I have met and made friends with certain people in the production group.
为什么你们两个明明就是同一个人，可是你们的声优却不一样？
How difficult was figuring out the puzzles in the game? How difficult was figuring out the identity of the person behind the mask of the fake boogeyman? I'd like to know, though I think Uri-san would like to know that and more of your thoughts about the game even more.
为什么这个人说话说这么多啊？
Also, I'd like to say that if I were a character in the TBM story, I think Brendan would probably do one of three things.
3 things.
Number 1, place me at main character level, maybe even at protagonist level, considering my liking for heroism. Number 2, turn me into a butt monkey that doesn't get killed during the plot but gets tortured for comedy, for Brendan at least, a lot because of my social awkwardness. And 3, kill me because I was pretty nosy and then ended up knowing too much about his plans.
他真的很认真在给意见。
Maybe you would do a mix of the 3 choices. Indeed, being one of Brendan's victims is a freaking scary thought. Oh, and I'd like to know your honest, constructive feedback on my voice acting. Also, if you want to know more about me, please go to theoverlordbear.wordpress.com. Oh, and maybe you'll find something interesting if you go to brandonscastle.com. Now, excuse me while I take over and renovate a certain blonde Two-Face's castle.
Hello, this is Nervous from misanthropop.com, aka Lance Canal. I'm recording this with help from my new assistant, Borscht. Say hi, Borscht.
Hi, Borscht. Hi.
I've been a fan of both Uri and VG Person's output for a couple of years now, so it really was a pleasure and an honor to spend the last year working on the Boogeyman alongside them. I've also met a lot of interesting and lovely people from all over the world in the form of my fellow actors and actresses.
幸好我没有要翻译，不然我可能又要翻个20分钟。
I suppose Lance would say, "What do you want from me? I've done my job already. Give me a break." But I'd really like to thank Uri and VG Person for the wonderful opportunity that they gave me, and I hope we can all work together again someday. I'd also like to thank you for playing the game, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Jesse, aka Stevie, and thanks for playing the Boogeyman. I've had a fantastic time working on this project, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. As a last note, I just want to give you all a recommendation to look out for future titles from Electric Pop Studios, a game designing group I'm a part of. We're in the beginning stages, so we haven't released anything yet, but hopefully we'll be getting started on that soon. Hope you all enjoyed listening to me die. Have a good one.
想要继续听我的死亡吗？
Hello, this is Adoxographist, and I am the voice actress for Shirley, who is a cool chick who's tough and dependable And I'm not like that at all because I'm a big weenie baby and I get scared really easily. So that's where I'm at. Either way, it's been a lot of fun doing voice work for this project. I'm sad that I don't have anything more to record, but I'm also happy to see it all come together beautifully, Voltron-like.
反正他说他跟雪莉的个性相反的，他很胆小啊。这里。
I don't know what Voltron is in Japanese. Never mind. Yeah.
作者还加注解。
So I guess a bit about me. I'm a doxographist. I'm from Canada. I speak English and I speak French as well. I don't really do voice acting in French though, but bonjour, ça c'est mon français, je suis bilingue, français-anglais, mais mon anglais est supérieur que mon français, meilleur, puis-je dire. Yeah, so I've been voice acting for maybe about 3 to 4 years, around that ballpark, and mostly I voice deeper women, tough chicks. Ugh. I voice a lot of young boys, I voice some tomboy girls, that kind of stuff.
Tough chicks! Ugh.
The main project that I do is Let's Read Homestuck on YouTube, which is a comic dub of a webcomic called Homestuck. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but I voice Jade Harley.
反正就是他也可以在 YouTube 上打 Jade Harley.
Jade Harley, who is a high-pitched girl, and it's kind of different from my regular voice, but whatever.
I do a lot of comic dubs with the group that produces Let's Read Homestuck. It's called Collab HQ if you want to look it up. And yeah, I don't know if I have much to add. I've done voice work for a couple of games, but mostly what I do is I do motion comics and I do comic dubs.
可是作者人蛮有趣，但是就是都是英文，很多人看不懂啊。
But yeah, either way, I hope you enjoyed playing the game. I hope you got spooked. You got your willies Jimmy wrestled, scared. You know, expressions meaning you got frightened. And yeah, sorry, this is I'm not great at talking about myself, but either way, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Later.
雪莉好多话。
Hello everyone, I'm Ro, the voice of David Hoover. First, thank you for playing the Boogeyman. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did voicing in it. Thank you Uri for making this game, and thank you VG Person for translating it, helping Uri, and making some 2D Japanese indie horror games available for English speakers to play.
他说他2D 的 Japanese， 他说很讶异，用2D 的日式恐怖游戏用英文配。
So I initially came upon Uri's games on VG Person's website. The first of these that I played was The Crooked Man. On my first playthrough, I spoke out all of David's lines to myself just for fun.
有趣来配的。
I quite like David's everyman character. He was someone we could all relate to because of the things he'd done and seen. He's also really kind and loves to help. He's the kind of soft-spoken protagonist that everyone loves or loves to hate, which you see often in anime and manga. Despite being an avid fan of anime and manga, I found it hard to capture that kind of character with my voice. When I auditioned for a role in The Boogeyman, I had no idea it would be a game that ties together all the characters of Uri's previous other games. So when I learned that I would be the voice of my favorite character, I was very thrilled. Now I am David Hoover. I have a very, very old YouTube channel that I've never uploaded to before, but I'm going to start uploading voice acting clips, games, and whatever I can think of there. It is youtube.com/Rokuro. That's ROUKURO. And yes, I know I spelled that particular name wrong. It won't have much for now, but I'll be uploading more as time passes, and hopefully people will like it.
大卫，你声音好小声哦。
Oh, and if you want me to voice act for your game or project, feel free to send me a message at that channel.
Here I have a command for translation. 啊，还要念哦，可不就跳过啊？太 多字啦。虽然我自己是 OK 没问题，可是我这样翻出来又有点麻烦。哎呀 ，as you made me since this year, there was challenge I have translated. I prefer its context. What was said for the
Hey there. I was actually thinking about saying I'm not actually the voice actor of Toad, but in the end, nah. So, great thanks to Uri, the great game's equally great creator, who was also really sweet along the creation of the game, Visual Person, Her Majesty the Translator Queen, and the voice actors, who helped bring this together with their lovely voices. It was a pleasure to work with all of them. And of course, we can't forget you. Good job for getting the good ending, by the way.
谢谢你帮我拍手。
Oh, and just a note, if I do something the later days, it probably won't be in the same name. Something like Nobody maybe. I have a Twitter with that name, but then again, who knows? Anyways, thank you, I love you.
啊，不想翻的话，至少让看到的观众有时间看一眼啊。可是我就是自己看完了，所以我才按下一页。
Heya, Serenity Harper here, the voice of Helena Baring. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on beating the game. I hope you had fun playing and liked the ending, or endings you got. It's been a great pleasure and an honor to work on this project alongside everyone. I never expected to get Helena's role since it's my first time voice acting, and to tell you the truth, my audition was very messy. I have quite a lot of things to talk about, but in order to avoid bogging down players with minutes upon minutes of talking, I have written my overall thoughts about the game down on my blog. It will be made available once people have reached this to avoid spoiling stuff. For those who are interested in reading it, the blog is helenabaring.tumblr.com. Thank you so much again for playing the Boogeyman. If you ever want to talk, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at Serene Harper. I'll give you warm hugs and pats on the back for a job well done. Alright, that sounds weird. Right.
完了，这个女的声音好棒。
Anyways, take care always and catch you later.
来了，男主角。
Hello everyone, my name is Max.
Max 就是你这配这个完全无起伏的。
To most people on the internet, I'm known as Blue Neon Light Show. On YouTube, I go by Epsilon, and I voice Keith for this game. Yeah, I know. Lots of names. This was the first time I tried voice acting, so yeah, sorry if I didn't do as good of a job as I could have. It's really been an honor doing this for Yuri. I honestly didn't expect getting the part. Some friends on Skype said that they were trying out for the Boogeyman, and I thought it would be fun to try. Turns out, Yuri liked my voice, so imagine my surprise when I actually got the part. I really like playing the role as Keith. I always like the cold-hearted characters that work on the side of justice, and is willing to do anything to save the day. Kinda like Jack Bauer, I guess. Or Batman. Anyway, please try out the other games whenever you get the chance. There's the Sandman, the Crooked Man. I mean, go and check them out if you haven't yet. Thank you for playing through the game, keeping me alive, and more importantly, thank you for saving my wife. I'm sure Suri will be happy that you saved Helena too. Unless you got the other 4 endings first. Then, anyway, feel free to talk to any of us. We all have Skype. Mine is neon.l.show. I should probably stop talking now. Congratulations and good night.
哇，他的笑声好迷人，真不愧是37岁。好了，我们 Boogie 面特点全部到这边结束了。这个记录我会保留下来，然后如果中文版释出，我看记录可不可以 fit 到我们的这个英文版的记录上面。那下一次我就可以直接给你们看中文啦。那么 The Boogie Man 的 English version 全部到这边结束啦。感谢各位观众从就是一开始都不懂的英文菜逼八变成还是怎么都不懂的跟我一样的英文菜逼八。 好了，感谢 Thanks for finest KO for hosting me。谢谢7686000，谢谢 A51211，谢谢比斯特，谢谢Kian5，谢谢 Master Snack， 谢谢木，谢谢 Symphony， 谢谢阿胖。那么now here in Taiwan is 4:42, and we might to get some eat at 5 o'clock, and we will have another game around 5 or 5:30. Okay, thanks for all following me. Thank you. 感谢各位追求的观众。大概我5点的时候买东西吃，所以我5点左右或5点半左右的时候会再开，因为我只是要把 The Boogie Man 给跑完。I sorry for my poor English 我很抱歉我的破英文。那么今天到这里结束啦，各位拜拜喽。